This is Gary Butterfield.
This is Cole Ross.
And this is Monster My Podcast.
And these are the Quaggoth.
There's a monster in my podcast.
Yeah.
Quaggoth, underground yetis.
Yeah, we're back on our demi-human shit.
Yeah.
You know? But what if instead of having some pre-spells you don't care about, what if they had some psionic abilities you don't care about?
Which inherently I care less about than pre-spells.
It is very hard to care about any of the shit.
Yeah, a little bit. Gary, would you believe me if I said that they have a different name for their shamans?
I would.
Yeah. They're called the Thonauts. The Thonaut.
Thonaut.
Not
even a cool name for a shaman.
No, like if they would have called it a Thought Knot or something like that, like, okay.
Yeah. Pretty rough, man.
Yeah.
Not my fave.
No, like there's a small little bit here, they just kind of roam around in the Underdark. But their history, it is supposed that they used to have a more organized civilization, and by being debased and displaced by the Drow and the Illithid, kind of turned feral as the center of their power was broken apart, and they became enslaved, which is a kind of cool note. However, that doesn't really impact anything about them, right?
Yeah, it makes them functionally, nothing at this point. So, yeah, these are real boring. They sometimes get jobs. They get they like Ithalids or Drow employ them to be spider handlers. What does that mean in their world? Because don't you think everyone is a spider handler in the Drow world?
I mean, I would say yes. I was going to make a joke, but yes, I think everybody is.
Like, you probably accidentally handle some spiders.
Yeah. Well, I think like literally they're talking about this would be the drudge worker at a Drow hostelry or something like that, or hostler. Because the spiders are mounts down there too.
Yeah. So wait, hold up. Monster My Podcast special report. The spiders shit?
Of course they do, Gary.
Well, okay. So here's the right. I know that has to be the answer. However, you've seen spider shit or seen a spider shit. What a surreal thing! If you have giant spider mounts, can you imagine a spider crouching down to shit and you having to shovel it?
Well, no, because my Quaggoth will do it.
I used to imagine it until I got this human Roomba that takes care of that for me.
Yeah.
This is one of the most surreal images I can imagine.
Is spider shit?
Yeah, like a spider crouching down because it has 8 legs, just the back legs, kind of bowing, and then just
Well, no, it goes as high as it can in a room, and then it tries to achieve velocity.
It tries to piercer you.
There's another detail here though, which I really enjoy about the Thonauts. And the way that they ritually prepare the dead. I'll just read this sentence for you, or this clause. They oversee what few rituals there are. Those rituals which are known include a daily preparation for hunting, coming of age, and death. And here's the parenthetical: a brief whistling to send the spirit away before the rest of the Quaggoths eat the body. So I just like the idea. In times of privation, they don't even have to be dying; they just have to be marked for death. And then you hear that whistling, like Omar coming. Brought to you by our backers at patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.